course, now we're leading up to the climax of our event. This is in fact, for 5th place, we have Anti versus Tearbear. T1 Anti, I should add.
Yes, of course, he is sponsored by T1, one of the most well-recognized teams in all of esports. Of course, Tearbear. I don't know about you guys, man. We might actually get picked up by some sponsor at some point, because, I mean, I question Tearbear's choice of colors for Banjo, but if I were a sponsor, that wouldn't even matter, because honestly, this guy has been on a return and facing up against Anti here in what I believe is losers semis now.
That's right, losers semis.
I'm pretty sure Tearbear wish he was at winners finals, but hey, all jokes aside here, he is fighting for a cause to be in grands.
Now, I'm really curious to see how this set's going to go, because for those who don't know, Tearbear is actually the one that put Anti into losers.
Yes, correct.
So this is a run back.
Speaking of run back, Anti have that good pace of mind to run towards center stage and catch Tearbear great on the L-lag of that Wonder Wing.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he's really looking back at his matches from yesterday, just really trying to see where he can improve. And it looks like the improvement's already been made. You can see 136% onto Tearbear as Anti continues to use the fireballs to approach, and that's going to be a great option for Anti because it's going to nullify possibly one egg or the grenade. But a very aggressive Wonder Wing from Tearbear is going to take out the first stock from Anti.
Yep. And he punishes Tearbear for going for those aerial eggs. So he knows, you know what, fine, you want to be above me? Mario Smash will take care of that. Anti looking for a way in. The one thing I'm liking from Anti here, the play he's using around the platforms. He knows Tearbear wants to be around me with those eggs. He wants to use those aerials. So I'm going to go ahead and play the aerial game as well with these platforms. Come in with Fireball, and I'll find an opportunity.
Drag down Nair. Unfortunately, again, just doing a rapid jab in the opposite direction. It seems like Banjo's Nair drag down's very unreliable. It seems to put the opponents behind him more often than not.
Yeah. Oh, caught him in the startup of that Wonder Wing. Gets the rapid jab.
Yeah, fortunately for Tearbear, it didn't expend the use of a Wonder Wing though. So he still has access to the 4, even though he committed to the side B.
Oh, nice. That puts Tearbear in a little bit disadvantage here. Great pacing to once again. I feel like you said, right? He went back. He watched his VODs. You know what? Today's a new day. I have that mindset. I downloaded the data that I needed to last night, and I'm making sure that I'm going to be the one on top of Tearbear this time around. I was smashed to punish Anti for coming up.
Even with all that data from yesterday, we still have a very close match between these two players. Only less than 20% separating these two players. We're going to see a down throw, but a good match. Oh, no match?
So the thing about here is that at certain percents, I feel like Tearbear is very, very keen to understand, okay, my opponent can mash out or he won't mash out. And I feel like this time he had Anti a little bit of a mix-up. I feel like Anti might have anticipated the 4 throw on this one.
Okay, well, regardless, I mean, mashing out of Banjo's down throw is like the easiest grounded move in the game.
Yeah.
So usually like minimal mash to pop out of that. But regardless, Tearbear able to clean up that stock 117%. Anti's been doing a great job. If he's able to clean up this stock, we'll have a much more even match. But a back air isn't enough. Remember, Banjo's got a lot of muscle on him.
Yeah. And Mario doesn't have a lot of muscle, but that head, I'm telling you right now, it is full of nothing but chrome because he's hiding something under that hat. I was smashed, able to take it though, 34% on the Anti. He's doing a really good job of, okay, you know what, I want stage control here, so I'm going to make sure I'm keeping him far away as much as possible. 34% to 0. Anti looking for a play to come back on the stage here. Nice approach with the back air. He wanted to turn things around to the bitter end here with that forward air.
Oh, again, a rapid jab in the opposite direction, but this time Anti rolling into it. Now getting a couple up airs of his own. The Wonder Wing gonna get punished by a down throw into Cape. Okay.
I like it because sometimes he does catch Tearbear immediately going for Wonder Wing, and he knows if he was going to immediately mash out that side special, he wanted him to make sure that he was going to be disadvantaged as much as possible.
That's true, but dropping off the ledge, avoiding that S smash from Anti, but across the back air is going to put Tearbear back off stage. Now, one thing I like about the Flood is that it's actually pushing the projectiles away too, so all the pressure that Tearbear is trying to utilize to cover his recovery is being nullified.
Yeah.
Actually just being washed away.
Nice, able to go for that full hop to the back air, putting Tearbear back at the ledge.
Okay, we're going to see neutral get up. Nope, jump, Wonder Wing to get center stage. That's a great way to escape the ledge.
I like the little bit of adjustment we're seeing from Anti because the last few times he's been at the ledge, he's been charging smash attacks, and all Tearbear will do was just throw the grenade like so and punish Anti. But this time Anti says, you know, I'm gonna hold shield and retaliate afterwards, get caught by a little bit of the startup there from the up smash. Tearbear with a little bit of space to breathe.
That's right, and we see both our players at kill percent. You can even see
no.
Tearbear starting to throw F smash in neutral because it's going to cover that roll space that Anti continues to commit for. But Fireball into Nair, it's going to push Tearbear off stage. And what is it going to be? The up smash to punish the roll.
2 times in a row, man. Tearbear is on that like there was no tomorrow. He knows what this means, man. This is loser semis. He wants a shot at Larry.
And wants a shot at Larry, but even if whoever wins here, they got to go through Dakpo before they can get to Larry.
Oh yeah, Dakpo will probably sitting there in the background like, you know, I want revenge, man. that loser side did not happen. Sorry, winner's side did not happen.
Yeah, I'm sure he's in losers finals thinking about what happened in winners finals. If you missed that action, I would definitely go back, check the VODs out, go on YouTube, look for Larry versus Dakpo winners finals because it was a great set to watch, very educational for sure. But for now, we have game 2 of losers semis, Anti versus Tearbear, with Tearbear being up 1-0.
All right, Tearbear looking to keep away play the keep away game so far with starting off with the eggs.
Okay, doing a short hop into Wonder Wing.
Gets the neutral air here. You put Anti a little bit on the directional air dodge to grab the ledge. The one thing I'm liking about Anti, he's slowly changing things up here. Oh, wow. Watch the side special yet again. He's slowly changing things around to make sure that, you know what, I have to be careful with Tearbear and change my edge guard plans a little bit more.
There's that other Wonder Wing, you know, even from the ledge situation, he just continues to apply pressure. And that invulnerability that he carries forth with him can be very difficult for characters and players to deal with.
Yeah. We're seeing how Anti has a little bit less space to use Flood and wash away a lot of the projectiles Tearbear would love to use. So I feel like Tearbear is going to slowly keep it close as possible.
Look at the Kazooie, that Kazooie tech, just trying to, you know, walk around, drift a little bit, and then even using the egg to nullify the fireball approach.
I feel like that's the way that Tearbear usually plays so far with Banjo, right? He wants to be within whiff punish distance to kind of lead himself a little bit and punch Anti for going and punish Anti for committing to 2 up smashes. I'm sorry, man, but you cannot get away with those at least for free for twice. 2
up smashes in a row to get punished by an S smash, and that, like, the animation for Banjo's S smash is like he reels back.
Yeah.
He has Kazooie.
So he shifted his hurt box back for a cool second, enough to avoid the second attempt. Great punish from Tearbear. Like I mentioned earlier, he has that space of mind where, you know what, if I stay within whiff punish distance, I will be the one to win over Anti when he tries to go for a grab or commit to an option like so.
That's true. Okay, but Tipper up air is going to put Tearbear up in the sky. Look at these tricky options and movements that we see coming out from Anti. It looks like he's like really trying to mix up Tearbear.
Oh, nice.
But another F smash is just going to nullify that. Forget your mix-ups. I got a bird.
Who needs a sword when you have bird?
You know, maybe bird is the best sword. All right, no, it's not. But
and looking like one so far though. In terms for Tearbear, missing the up smash, and unfortunately the end lag from that one will be the one to lose the stock. Anti with a little bit of a breather here.
That's true, but 113%. That's a lot of damage. That Wonder Wing right there would have been enough to take a stock.
Yeah, and he has to burn the other one just to make sure he comes back on the stage.
That's true. I mean, it looks like you know, Tearbear is being very liberal with his Wonder Wings, but guess what? It's working out for him.
It's good too because of the way that Anti would normally space himself out that we saw last game, right? He would space himself to punish Wonder Wing, but this time he got caught going for probably a fake out back air, a couple empty hops here, and Tearbear needed to just let it go, and he knows, okay, you want to be in the air? Here's my punishment. Stay on the ground instead.
You know what Tearbear's use of Wonder Wing reminds me of? It reminds me of those clouds that would just randomly cross slash when they have limit. And it almost puts like a fear factor in your opponent. It's like, this guy's crazy. He's going to use this like amazing disjointed option at any point, and I'm going to get punished for it, for his craziness.
Exactly. It's sometimes the unorthodox. Overthinking an option there where your opponent would normally not use can cost you sometimes. All right, well, speaking of cost here, Tearbear on his last Wonder Wing burns it there for an opportunity against Anti. Doesn't matter, he gets the fresh 5 new ones here, and Anti is on 93%.
That's right, line up those Wonder Wings there. They're going to be used fairly soon, I'm sure. Okay, forward air going to whiff from Anti, but Anti retreating back to the ledge. Another forward air from Tearbear. Here comes the ledge pressure. Yeah.
Nice, using that double jump. Like you mentioned earlier, he used, well, last game he used Flood a lot more. This game, you've only seen it so far at the ledge. Missed up smash.
Okay, we're going to be able to reset on the platform.
Oh,
no way.
DI?
Oh,
No!
what?
I was going to say, did you DI?
Yeah, which way did you DI? I mean, sometimes the game will, give us that critical frame saying that, okay, this should kill, but it really is dependent about the DI. Tearbear looked like he DI'd out, which is the worst way you want to DI that.
Yeah, if you're already caught in the combo, you want to DI towards in, especially the more closer you are towards the ledge, so you can at least tech the stage or at least get hit on the stage. Well, the bounce back will be something else if you don't tech, but it is better to have a second chance at life like that than just losing it the way we just saw. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and of course, Anti, is able to scoop that forward air, and he's definitely going to take that win. And we go Game 3 at Pokemon Stadium. Okay, rapid jab from Tearbear. Here we go, Anti answering back with a couple up airs and a back air. Oh, scooping him up with the up air and the Kazooie wings. And for as much back and forth between these two players that we've seen, and we've seen very anti-controlled Game 3 start. Okay, but a Wonder Wing is going to clip Anti. And now we're going to see a bit of a reversal. Yep. Tearbear able to get the drag down.
Oh, no, but he's not able to finish off Anti, though. He finds himself at the wrong side instead. Okay. Nice. Good for the cross-up, but unfortunately bad for the aim lag.
Jump Wonder Wing going to get punished by up smash. And now we have, once again, Anti in control.
Yeah.
Tearbear able to put a little bit of damage on him, but just avoiding that Wonder Wing. We see Anti sitting center stage, just charging Flood. Okay, burning another Wonder Wing, and Tearbear is really just looking for one of those big hits to connect, and an up smash does. That's going to even up the stocks. And only after taking 18%, and especially with, considering the weight that Banjo has, that's really nothing.
The way that Tearbear is playing is very, very, best way I can tell you guys is honestly this. Though I've seen that Tearbear loves to see when Anti's in the air, punish him with Wonder Wing. When he's on the ground, he'll find a different sort of punish. So he's making sure that he's taking away a lot of opportunities where Anti would normally like to go for an aerial. This is forcing Anti to play a much different place of the game. Gets the forward air though, and now that switches the roll back to Anti, having a lot more momentum. He's letting Tearbear know, never sleep on me, man. My combos can't end things.
That's true. I mean, we've seen his combo game for years, and it just continues to improve. Okay, and I like that. Only getting one up air, and instead of you burning a second jump to try and get another up air, just resetting all your resources, and then trying to pressure again. Okay, misspacing the F smash. Very unfortunate for Anti. That was a free punish.
Nice.
Ooh, grenade.
I like how you waited for that 1 second to actually just grab grenade instead of roll like Tearbear would have loved to anticipate. A double Wonder Wing here to get Anti. He almost gets the forward smash too. That's
true, but of course, Anti just reflecting all the projectiles and then really trying to maintain his center stage presence. Okay, falling there,
nice.
just going to beat out the up smash.
And he techs right towards the right side of the stage to avoid getting caught in a tech situation.
Okay, again, just continuing to use the Flood to get rid of those projectiles. I mean, they are, in fact, a nuisance, and you can see Anti does not want any part of it. The back throw almost enough. Nice. Run off air. What is your choice, Anti? What are you doing here? Down smash.
Down smash right before. And unfortunately, the way that Tearbear had spaced himself, he was going to use directional air dodge to grab the ledge. And at that situation, Anti just had to let that down smash go. And he knows.
Yeah, great reaction.
Yeah, it was all about that great reaction. Anti has slowly turned things to the pace of his game. And now Tearbear has to really wonder, I am punishing Anti for a lot of aerials and empty hops here, but how far can I really go when Anti is starting to slowly understand what I can do with my character? What the mentality that Tearbear needs to have is, how do I counter his counterplay towards me, or do I find another way to get around him? We'll see how things go in Game 4. I mean, it's a set point for Anti.
That's right. Okay, well, down air is in fact able to connect onto Tearbear. Not able to get much more for it, but you can see Tearbear trying to commit to the air a little bit. He's trying to fly with Kazooie, but more than we have in previous games.
Yeah. Oh, that parry was a really well executed there to avoid a lot of situations.
Okay, drag down there. Just going to hit Anti's shield, but the Rapid Jab's going to put Anti back to center stage. And here we go. Anti's big damage, but great DI will keep Tearbear away.
Oh, okay. A little scared there for Anti. Dropped a little bit too low.
Okay, Wonder Wing back to center stage. Not too hard of a punish from Anti either. Okay, here's the low recovery. No, not forced to use the directional air dodge, so Anti's not going to get that punish this time. But, looking for that spot dodge from Tearbear to punish with an up smash.
And it was really good, too, because of Tearbear. He was looking for a spot dodge, looking for an opportunity where he was going to roll. He would have caught a lot of situations there for that one. Nice.
Oh, direction.
I feel like that's what Anti.
Man.
Yeah, I feel like that's what Anti. No, he's slowly. I wanted to give Anti the benefit of the doubt. Like, he's slowly understanding, okay, that's what Tearbear's going to go for. If I can just use directional air dodge to bring myself back down faster and punch him afterwards, I can get him. But this time, backer will do the thing here. Anti now on to even stocks, but not percents.
You know, you can't really fault Anti for getting hit by that Wonder Wing to close out the first stock, because Tearbear used 3 of them in a row. What madman would use 3 Wonder Wings in a row? That's like some Wi-Fi shenanigans right there.
Yeah, yo, man, if I went for it a second time, he wouldn't expect it a third time,
That's
right?
true. I mean, if it works, you know, don't break it, right? Okay, getting a little bit of money. And forcing a lot of Wonder Wings from Tearbear, too. I mean, Tearbear hasn't been on his second stock for that long, and he's already used 3 of them. Okay, send it back. Okay, now we see a little bit more projectiles coming out from Tearbear. I don't think we've seen him really use the Kazooie Gatlin.
He hasn't used it as much so far. That was close, too. Great play from Tearbear, too. He kind of held out the grenade out for a reason. If Anti was going to grab it, keep it, or try to approach over for him, he had enough space for that forward smash.
Just look at the ledge pressure coming from Anti. He continues to put Tearbear at the ledge. He reflects the projectiles back at Tearbear, forcing Tearbear to respect his own projectiles, and then looks for the defensive option from Tearbear to punish.
Yeah, and the way that things are going for Anti, he's been doing a much better job trying to avoid Wonder Wing here. Nice. Able to come back more towards center stage. Nice. He does not falter. He knows my shield's a little healthy, and I have to wait Tearbear for that Wonder Wing. He knows. Going to punish us accordingly now. Yeah,
these short hop Wonder Wings are starting to work against Tearbear as he continues to opt for him, commit to it.
Nice. Use the foot to push the grenade away.
Okay, up air does convert from grenade. But really, it's that Wonder Wing that Anti needs to look out for.
I was gonna say, man, like it's still happening. But hey, man, the way it's like you said, right? My opponent wouldn't throw it in a situation like this, so you never really account for it. But Tearbear, he will definitely will.
Tearbear's crazy. He's so crazy.
He was a crazy Falcon way back in the day, man. He's crazy as a Banjo Kazooie main as well.
Okay, a lot of projectiles coming out from both players. And Tearbear looks like he's the one that's being more grounded at this point.
Back throw. Nice. And I like the way that he still sets up the grenade, though, because if Anti just tries to go for the ledge immediately, he has to fight against something.
Yeah, and it looks like that Kazooie eggs actually cover the roll option from Anti as well. Okay, but forcing Anti in shield, we're going to see a back throw from Tearbear. Okay, here we go. More egg play from Tearbear. Anti trying to find his way in. He gets a grab. Okay, very smart.
Yeah,
does not
really
commit
close
to the back air.
I feel like he sensed it out already at this point. He knows every time I'm trying to go for a back air, every time I'm trying to go for an aerial, Tearbear just goes for that Wonder Wing, and I can't give it to him anymore, especially with Game 4 literally in my hands.
That's
back
true.
air? Oh, not enough to see it. Tearbear, great DI. Flipping to 138.
I mean, Tearbear is just really one Wonder Wing away from committing to a Game 5, but Anti able to land the up smash, and he's advancing to top 3.
Yep, and that was a really great play nonetheless. He knows, you know what, the way grenade is going to bounce around me, I hold shield one more time, he's going to feel like he's able to come back here, and that's when I punish him for it. Anti with a little bit of weight in mind. I think that's what I like to play there, is he just waited an extra second to really punish Tearbear for being in his comfort zone, and then take the whole game.
Yeah.